everybody. Today I'm going to be opening up this infinity crystal, which apparently doesn't open, I guess. It says you could spin it forever, 99.999% guaranteed, which means, well, there's a 0.001% chance of hitting the jackpot, I guess. So I don't know exactly how this is gonna go, but I've heard from some people that they've opened up this crystal like potentially thousands and thousands of times or something like that. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get a tweet out right before we get started saying, "Dearest yet Marvel champions, good news. Your crystals are getting bigger. Bad news. So is my head. Beat this. Oh no. Okay. Tweet. All right. Let's get into it, shall we? No time to waste here. I'm gonna read out this message just because this is the first time I've seen something. It says Cuisine of Champions is back. I don't recall this happening last year. Does that just mean it was a different thing last year, different thing this year? I don't know. But it says, "Hey buddy, I've been rummaging around in the old Cuisine of Champions test kitchen and whipped up something truly amazing. I call it," pause for dramatic effect, I'm pausing, "the Infinity Crystal. Other crystals, one spin, boom, shards everywhere, messy, dangerous, wasteful. This sweet baby, you could spin it forever, 99.999% guaranteed. To celebrate this new innovation, I'm also kicking off a limited time Infinity Crystal solo event, 24 hours only, and the only way to earn points is to open this awesome new crystal. I mean, I guess you could just give up and trade it in for some lame title in the store. But why would you do that when you could just keep opening the crystal?" Makes a valid point. "And don't worry, the ingredients are totally safe. The shelf life is probably way longer than 6 years. Now get opening, Summoner." Okay. Okay. I will do exactly that. Easy. Thank you for the 2. Saying, "Glad to see you're rekindling your beef with Seaton." God damn it, Easy. Well, it should be interesting at, Comic-Con, if that ever becomes a thing, when we get in that mud wrestling match that we, we're supposed to get into last time. All right, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and claim this sucker. Let's start opening this thing. Wait, can you claim it an infinite number of times too? Oh, God, what a troll. I don't even think that's intended. I think that's a bug, but, okay. Very funny, Kabam. Very funny. Can even claim it an infinite number of times. Okay. I don't know where this thing is in the inventory, but I will find it. And I will open it. I'm coming for you. Here we go. That wasn't too hard, actually. Maximus, thank you for the 5 saying, "Please, dear Odin, let this be 2 hours of you hitting that effing button." Sup, buddy? Oh my God. You think it's going to take that long? I don't know, dude. I feel like one and done. Top prize. Let's see. Top prize. Infinity Crystal. Okay. Wait, actually, hold on. There's a solo event for it as well. Let me see. Here we go. Infinity Crystal solo event. Rewards. I opened a crystal 10 times, and all I got was this awesome title. Okay. 25. Okay, we get it. Let's move on then. Just 100 times? It is. There's no ranked rewards, huh? Okay. How to get points. Open the Infinity Crystal. What if it pops on the first go? Because isn't there something special in here? It doesn't say there's anything special in here. I thought there was something special in here, though. Or just keep it and let it be a new egg. There's only one universe egg. I'm afraid it can't be replaced. You can only have imposters surrounding it to confuse the potential disaster seekers of the universe that just want to end it all. Alex, thank you for the book. Appreciate it, man. Saying tweet, tweet. Okay. I opened it 10,006 times and got nothing. Jesus. If you open it 420 or 42,069 times, you get a 2-star Nexus. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Okay, let me see. Alex, let me see what we got here. I don't think I really needed to say anything, but I'm gonna go ice my hand now. Oh my god, dude. It really keeps track of it there, too. Huh. Okay. Well. Where'd it go, dude? You see it? It looks all funky. Is that happening in other people's games, too? Because it is nearly... Oh. Found it. Okay, let's pop this sucker. You have open one crystal, open one more, open one more, open one more. Oh my god. Is there like a game sound to this? Should I mute this? Is the sound terrible to listen to? Open enough times to get the titles. I mean, it opens really quick with this new system, so there's that. Oh, I say that, but there we go. I was lagging for a second there. Is it guaranteed to get rewards? Guaranteed to get this crystal, I guess. We just watched your video and I love the content. Top Beast Legend, thanks, man. PG, it's weekend. You never posted your last crystal opening video, and now time to rank up. Well, level up isn't on, is it? Oh, hopefully it's not on. The least insane MCOC sequence, yeah. Of all the MCOC grinds, this is the least insane of them all. Define rewards. Yeah. It lags more and takes longer the more you open it. Sweet. Sounds neat. There's someone that got the title in try 78 and didn't even get a chance to open it 100 times. Well, I just passed 78 myself. Okay, so it's a 0.001% chance to get the title. Okay. Well, there's only one way to get a title, and that's to become a champion. And to become a champion in this sport, you have to break crystals. Okay, we just passed the 100 mark. It's a different title in the shop. Yeah. I opened it 72628278291. This is a lot of times, and got a 3-star Starkey. Wow, worth it. Totally worth it. You can also trade it in for some kind of title in this. Yeah, it's just a title thing, right? Dude, there's no shot that I'd be trading in this crystal for some title. You gotta be crazy to do that. Her to be ashamed and incompetent. Grand. Exactly, buddy. We're in this together. Oh, man. This is quality content, I know. It's incredible, isn't it? But just imagine the hype of when it actually happens, and when I get this damn title, it's gonna feel great. It'll be the first title I ever put on. To let everybody know how big of a dumbass I am for sitting here and trying to open this stupid-ass crystal. The crystal gives the title Proud and Accomplished, and if you trade it, you get Ashamed and Incompetent. Oh. Brand, so you did trade it in, huh? Oh. Well, never mind then. I don't want to be ashamed and incompetent. I want to get this. I want to get the good title, man. Is this the crystal cleanup? Yes, this is the crystal cleanup. I mean, you gotta keep it on principle. So, what happens if you never open up? What's it called? What happens if if this crystal never opens? Do you actually get to keep it, or does it go away after 24 hours? It's time to stop now, Mac. It is time to stop now, Mac. Wait, what is that from? That's not Always Sunny, is it? I mean, that's the first thing I think of when I hear Mac, but that sounds like from... Oh man, it sounds so familiar from something else. Dude, Derek G said it over 22 of them loonies. Holy hell, Derek G, thank you, man. Saying, sir, I felt so satisfied when you dropped that F-bomb. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Hell yeah, man. That was 7 years in the making. The culmination of all the... Okay, whatever. But damn, it felt good. Say, my buddy, bye. Oh, and, I love you. Okay, bye. Derek G. Dude, thank you very much. Super Troopers. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah. That makes sense. Doing the, when they were playing those games and everything. Yep. Okay. Derek, the only time I think I've dropped F-bombs that the MCOC community would have heard was at, like, Comic-Con and stuff like that. Anyone who's met me there knows that, hey, man, I mean, come on, I'm from Jersey, you know what I mean? That's what you grow up with, man. They teach you that in school. But dude, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I just try to keep it clean for the kiddos. Like EZ here, you know. He's only 12, man. I started clicking out of desire. That became determination. After about 1,000, soon came delirium. Then I was done. Yeah, that sounds like the 5 stages of the Infinity Crystal grief. Slightly different than the standard ones. Who dropped the bomb on your stream? B Manny? Oh, I don't know. Probably a few people. I mean, listen. I only try to keep it as family friendly as possible, but there's plenty of things that happen around here that I would consider not exactly family friendly. Just try your best. That's it, you know. That's my approach. And watch BG get the title and Kabam fake bans him again. That was one of the greatest moments of my entire life, getting banned. By F-bomb, do you mean the forget about it? Oh my goodness. I don't know if I've ever said forget about it in my entire life up until right now. Open the Crystal 7K. Wait, seriously though, is it making a really obnoxious noise that I need to mute or anything, or is it chill? I don't know I don't have any sound on. Like I can't hear it at least. I mean. Amber Sup Carboda with the bug. Thank you very much. Let me see where your message is at. Dip. Can't stop tapping. Gotta keep going. Actually, I don't see a message from you. That's the only message I see in the chat. So, yeah, I got nothing here. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. Appreciate it. I will check back in the chat for you in a minute in case YouTube just ate your first message or something. Doug with the Tuesday, just watched your reaction video. Well said. Doug, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Even though it was mostly Seaton saying it. I just said, yeah, at the end. That was it. If you didn't watch the video, that's the entirety of it. I just let it play in absolute silence. And then at the end, I went, uh-huh. And then I ended it. You got banned, then he got banned. I know. Kind of awful karma that one, dude. I'm still sad about that, man. I mistipped. Is this what happens when I'm late to get slapped? Such great content. The most incredible content, I know. It's going to be a 24-hour crystal opening live stream. Well, I started late, so at most we could do like 12, maybe 13. 12 and a half? Something like that. Ryan, open it 69,420 times, please. Hector, I'm trying, dude. I'm giving it my all here. Last, dude, thank you for the lootie, though. I think I read your comment before I read the Super chat? Did I? I don't know. Dude, thank you, though. Yo, Sam, I'm over 10,000 and questioning my life choices. As you should be. As we all should be, really. You opened 4,449 crystals and got the title. Took over an hour. Damn. Damn. If I press the continue button, will the crystals be gone? No. No, because, like, you see the top number there? How it's always, like, one number short of, like, the total number of crystals here? I'm pretty sure if I continue, it just goes to, allowing me to open it again, but... Alright, I guess I'll try it. Let me see here. Yeah, it just does this. Maybe this is how you have to get it. You have to spin it every single time. I think that's the only way. BGA, would you consider automating this process? Or are you going all manual? Automating? Sounds like cheating to me. I would never do such a thing. This is all manual. Poll, please, on who to rank up: Claire, Mole God, Eyebomb, Ghost, Scorpion. Too many options. You got to narrow it down to 4. I have a maximum limit of 4 that I could stick in a poll. That sounded weird. I don't even know if you can consider that dirty, but it sounded dirty and weird and weird and dirty. But yeah, YouTube only allows me to put 4 in a poll. There's actually a really clever limit test to see what we'll do for a revive. Oh my god. Well, dude, what if there was some sort of secret to this where, like, there was something actually on your account accruing? Where it's like, every time you open one of these, you're getting like a 7-star shard. How? Alright, serious question. If this gave you a 7-star shard every single time, would you sit here for 24 hours? Like, it still takes a long time for it to add up, but dude. It ain't my comment, not cool. Oh man, well that's the only other comment I have from you, Carmona. I will try looking again, but you might need to reword it. Sometimes, I don't know why YouTube does this, but sometimes, even though the message is totally fine, nothing bad in it, or anything like that, sometimes it just doesn't send. And then if it detects the same message, I guess whatever automation is going on behind the scenes, it still just, you know, doesn't send it. So just try rewording it, I guess. Probably not. I don't like 7 stars that much. Hector, you say that now. I mean, to be honest, I don't know. Who knows if who knows if any of us are gonna like 7 stars. I am getting to the point where, like, I mean, I wanted to see them added to the game a while ago, but I feel like the closer and closer that we get to 7 stars, the more I'm like, how's this gonna go? Is it gonna be a repeat of the 6 stars and stuff like that? I don't know. My least favorite part about 6 stars is it felt like free-to-play progression was locked to 5 stars, whereas the paid progression was 6 stars. You know, and like every once in a while they would throw a little bone and be like, oh yeah, well, no, we'll give you some 6-star shards to open a crystal, just not the appropriate rank up resources to do anything with those gems when you get them. That's how it felt. Last, thank you for the loony though, Zane Kabam. Could have put revives in these. Just saying, yeah, they could have. I'm gonna go check my inventory and maybe I have a whole bunch of revives. I'm about to go do Eternity of Pain. Maybe this is the Eternity of Pain. I know I ask you about 7 stars a lot, but I really, really am interested in Ascension. I am too. I don't think we've gotten any details on Ascension since the first time they announced it. Is that right? Has there been any follow-up posts? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what we know Ascension to be. I mean, I think it just makes your champs stronger, right? But like, we don't really know how. I imagine it's going to be tied to catalysts as well, because like that stuff already exists in game, and then it gives people options like, do you want to rank up an already existing champ? Do you want to rank up a new champion? I don't know, but yeah, I want to know more. Honestly, I thought we were gonna have Ascension out by like the beginning of this year or something. I thought Ascension was coming a lot earlier, but apparently that's not the case. Hold on, Les. Oh no, yeah, I did read yours. Okay, Les, thank you again for the loony. Carmona, let me try to check with you again. All I said was, what a cool event. Ah, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Was there other stuff, by the way? I saw that there was something on YouTube. So there was something on Twitter, which was this. The Galactic Battlecast is known as the Devourer of Champions relic. Whoever you bind this relic to will automatically be granted the power cosmic and can call upon Galactus to stomp out the opponent with 1 foot. So it's just a boot. It's Das Boot relic. It would be awesome to have this relic. Can you imagine you hit the striker button and something just comes in and kicks your opponent in the ass real quick, and that's it, and then it just goes away. Oh man. That would be sick, actually, dude. I would love that. I think that was it for the April Fool stuff, right? Like this crystal and the boot, or was there other stuff? I never read the in-game mail. I think Ascension will require a very rare catalyst, so you can only reasonably ascend a couple 6 stars. Yeah, I could totally see that. I could see there being okay. Okay, now that you say that, Nick, here's what I'm thinking for Ascension. I'm thinking the same way that we have like different rarities of, let's say, the alpha catalysts, right? We're just gonna see like Ascension catalysts, because I think they said we're gonna be able to ascend even like 4-star champs or something, right? So I think there's gonna be, you know, like tier 1 Ascension catalyst, tier 2 Ascension catalyst, that sort of thing. I imagine it's gonna take multiple, and then I also imagine it's going to require some of the existing catalysts that we already know of today. I don't know if they'll actually call it Ascension catalyst, but you know, I guess that's kind of what I'm thinking it'll be. Made a live to talk and no content. You talking about this? What do you mean no content? This is the greatest content in all of MCOC right here. Static said over 2 saying it would be awesome if there was an Ascension quest. Dude, oh my god, I would love it if there was champion specific quests. Like a challenge, like they just, oh god, dude, I would love it so much. I don't know if this is exactly what you're talking about, Static, but I would love if the way that we have like the Karina's challenge objectives is like when your champions hit max level. So like you're like 6-star rank 5 or whatever, boom, you get an objective, and it's like you got to use just that champion, and you got to do something really cool with that champion, potentially even like multiple steps, and then boom, your champ's ascended. Oh god, that feels so good. We're never gonna get that. I already know. There's like way too many champs in this game for Kabam to put in that much work to have a specific quest for every single champion. But damn, that would be so good. Exactly what I'm talking about? Yeah, dude, I would love it so much. Here's how confident I am that we're never gonna get something like that. You can quote me on this. If we get something like that, I'll buy an Odin. On this account, on my main freaking account here, man. But I know we're not gonna get something like that. I managed to use an auto clicker and didn't get it in 11,982. Dude, I'd be careful with that auto clicker. Oh man, I'd hate to see someone get banned for for opening up the Infinity Crystal. I'd be real cautious with that. It ain't worth the title. I actually wish that's how Awakening and Sig worked. Me too. Me too. Dude, I still think that this is the greatest idea that Kabam didn't want to do, and it's gotta be for monetary reasons. I have to imagine. But I still think that you should gain Sig levels when you use your champions in the Incursions. I don't think Incursions would have failed as a game mode. I mean, failed is maybe too strong of a word. Like it's still there. It's still kicking. People still have fun with it, all that stuff. But I mean, I think Kabam largely saw it as like a flop where there wasn't enough people that got into it. And if we could sig up our champions by using them in that content to make them stronger and to learn how to freaking play that champion, dude, that's what RPGs are. But instead, it's like, no, we can't do that because we gotta sell 6 stones. And like, you could still have both. You should still be able to sig up champions through 6 stones. Not saying take that away. But it would, it'd like cut into their bottom line of how valuable they can make 6 stones. Damn, dude, I wanted that to be a thing so bad. Okay, anyway, Static said at 05 saying they could even give out Ascension passes that were rewards from quests, and you had to pick the champ to use it on. It would be epic. I like that too. Yeah, I like that too. I think they probably will do something somewhat similar to that, because that's kind of like how rank up gems work today. You know what I mean? Where you go through whatever Eternity of Pain, and you complete Karina's challenge, and now you could take it, get the 4 to 5 rank up gem. So I imagine there'll be Ascension things like that. How interesting it'll be when they create it. Will it just kind of be a copy paste job of what already exists? Will it be something different? Remains to be seen. Who knows? I got the title at 23,000 opens. Good luck, everyone else. Hunter, you're a madman. Congratulations. This month has reminded me how much I absolutely love Incursions. I just hate that they're usually not worth doing more than once a month. Yeah, pretty much. They are fun. I do have fun in the Incursions. It's just kind of inconvenient. I mean, it's I've actually never done a solo run, but I already know that doing a solo run is like way more convenient, because you just get to play on like your own time, and there's a lot less involved in the process, communicating, looking at fewer opponents, things like that. But yeah, when it comes to like the team incursion stuff, super fun, but yeah, you kind of have to commit that time up front. Otherwise, well, you're not really going to be playing. BG, so based on your previous video, how would you think it's the best way that Kabam should go through in story content? Can you be more specific with the question? I will try my best to look for a follow-up from you. Rand Myers? Is that how you say your name? Sorry if that's not how you say your name. But yeah, let me know a little bit exactly what you're talking about, because I feel like there's a lot of ways I could interpret that question. I'm not sure how you meant it. Brian Ed, thank you for the 5, saying 517 people in the chat. Oh man, wow, there are a lot of people in the chat watching this. Wow, we're a dedicated bunch. Oh man. Please tell me at least half the people in here are also trying to open this stupid crystal for no damn reason. Oh, man. Dude, WDev, is this crystal? They're just making fun of us. They probably are making fun of us, yeah. I imagine they're sitting up on their ivory towers saying, you dumbasses, I can't believe you're sitting here basically paying cookie clicker on this crystal. Scarco, thank you for the 22 months. Let me see here. Can you please do a poll for Blue Blades? He's been asking a long time. Sure. Blue Blades. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, please. Oh, I think you're the person that I said there was too many options. I didn't see your follow-up. Let me see. Okay, so your options are Claire, Mole God, Gore, Scorpion. Okay. 4 stars in Act 5, Chapter 1. That changes things considerably. I think there is an absolute answer to this, and I will tell you that absolute answer, but well, you asked for a poll and you're gonna get one. Let me see here. Who to rank up for Act 5 content. I'm typing this with one hand. It's a little difficult. Let me see here. Claire. Next option was Mole Man. I should just put down the phone for a second, but well, crap. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There, Mole Man, or hold on, Mole God. I'm gonna put it how you put it. Gore. Damn it, I put an H in Gore. And Scorpion. Okay. The poll's now live. I mean, I say there's like one absolute answer, but the reality is you could rank up and play whoever you want. So there's not really an absolute answer, but I will yeah, I will chime in still with the one champion that I'd recommend personally. Ryan, don't do it, Cat! Stop? Stop? Who says I've stopped? She says I've been released from this hell. Oh, Cat. Cat, I was kind of hoping that I opened up the crystal like 101 times and got it. Just so I can send a screenshot and be like, oh, was this hard to get or something? Cat, 37,000 times? That's what you're up to? Oh, God. Oh, Cat, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Okay, the poll, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. Claire, yeah, Claire dominated the poll. Scorpion was a close second, and I would agree with that. Scorpion would be second, but Claire, I think, is just the answer when it comes to Act 5. I personally would not recommend any other champion on that list. Just too good for that area of the game and that level of progression. Later on, when you get like deep into the game, if you like made a poll with those champs again, it might be different results, but yeah. Okay. Hold on. Who did I say I was gonna follow up with? Rand Myers, right? Let me see. Here we go. You said that the story content isn't fun anymore because of all the nodes and how much there is to read. So I was wondering what way you think would be a good one to make story content fun. Gotcha. It's tough. I don't think it's super easy to make it super fun. I can really just tell you the things I dislike and the things that I like and would like to see more of, but I don't know if that equates to a perfect quest. The things I dislike about story content, though, are largely like the complicated to read nodes. They're usually like not that complicated in practice. Occasionally they are, but for the most part, nodes that we saw in like, you know, Act 5 or Act 6, they were just as complicated as the nodes in like Act 7 and 8. It's just that the nodes in Act 8, for example, there was like a weapon, a disarming, you know, it was like 3 paragraphs for essentially like the effect of one node. Like it's crazy, you know. There was the whole paradox thing, which is a very similar story. It's just so wordy. So I would say drop the total number of nodes, the total number of just, you know, words in general that you have to read to kind of pick up and play through that stuff. And then this is super wishful thinking, but I absolutely love the boss fights that they have at the end of chapters now. I'm so happy that that's kind of a standard thing at this point. I would love if there were one of those bosses at the end of each quest. I also don't know that you should have to go through the bosses like multiple times. I actually think it would be cool if you just had to beat, like, so right now we have like 3 bosses at the end of the quest, right? So like if there wasn't a special, you know, end of chapter boss at each quest, I think you should only have to go through those bosses one time each, and that's it. And like after the one time each, dude, I just switched hands. Holy crap! I don't usually get finger fatigue, but this is doing something for me. Anyway, I would say, yeah, you only defeat the bosses like one time each. I went back to it. I just needed that 1 second rest. And then after that, allow players to skip through so they don't have to keep doing that over and over. Yeah, I don't know. Those are some of the things. I don't think story content is that bad. This is also really important. Bring back the legends system. I understand the reason why it went away is because Kabam couldn't crack down on cheaters, but it sucks. It sucks really bad. The legend system was it wasn't for everybody, that's for damn sure, but it made things interesting for the players that really wanted to take on like that, you know, extra level of challenge. So yeah, those are some of the things that I would say. Ooh. Actually, here's another thing. I've always wanted to see, you know how like there used to be ambushes in quests? I've wanted for the longest time to see a positive ambush. Dude, like I think that you know, we have like the nodes where when you cross that spot in the node, there'll be like a little conversation, a little dialogue from whatever story character, right? But I want to see like a positive ambush where someone's just like, you know, you cross a node and it has like the ambush text, and you don't know if it's going to be good or bad. Sometimes it would actually be a real ambush, and sometimes it's an NPC there to help you out, give you a little boost. You know, maybe even like join your team or something. Yeah, this is like, you could go way further than what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to keep it at least somewhat realistic to MCOC and what is close to what we have now. But if you look at a game like let me see if I... Alright, you know what? I'm going to stop tapping for 1 second here while I type this, so that it doesn't take me 4 years to type this out. But, hang on a sec. So this is way beyond the scope of MCOC, and I understand that, but I do think that this would be like the ultimate dream for story content is this. So this is like hold on, maybe if I do it this way. Yeah, that's kind of better. Okay, so this is Smash Ultimate, and this is like the story mode for that game. I don't remember if that's actually what it's called or not, but you like, it's a whole connected world that, you know, you have like the Pac-Man stuff over here. You know, you've got like Pokemon related stuff in various spots. You got like DK over here and stuff. Unfortunately, MCOC was made during a time where games were not as advanced as they are today. So again, I know this is totally impossible, but like there could be a future where like, you know, it would be more connected, like Marvel wise, and it's like this whole actual world you're going through rather than just some connected dots. I think the connected dots thing, it serves its purpose, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just some connected dots. It's not that interesting. Yeah. To be honest, Brian, this was my least favorite story mode in Smash. Hector, it's the only one I played, so were the other ones cooler? I just like the look of the map, but it's the only one I ever played. Not even an open 10 button? How cruel, I know. Thanks for your answers. And yeah, a lot of what you said is very interesting and sounds like a lot, but can be made with those little changes and made the game less trivial. Yeah, it's so standardized. Like when you go through the earlier quests, everything is like new and novel and everything. And they actually became like more standardized as time went on, where it was every single quest, you knew it's 6 paths, you know it's 6 fights, you know there's the boss. There's 3 boss. You have the champion swap in. Like those things were cool to see in like the beginning of Act 7 or something like that, or even all throughout Act 7. But I wish they like changed it up for Act 8, or I don't know. It's just it became like too standardized and less of a I don't know, less of something to explore. Yeah. Imagine never beating Melee Master Hands SMH my head. Pete, maybe I did. I don't know. I did play Melee. Whoops. My crystal is gone. I did play Melee. I played Melee, played Brawl. I don't remember. I don't remember them having like some, I hate to call it open world, because like I feel like that term is way too overused in games at times, but at least it had like that little bit of a feel to it. I don't know. All right, I'm backed up on a few super chats here. Buckeye fan, who would have thought, by the way, that opening up this crystal is gonna be backed up on super chats? How is this possible? Buckeye fan though, thank you for the buck. Let me see where you're at. I used to be a hardcore player and learned how to play / defeat characters every month. They are now too many to learn, and they're getting more complicated. Is this a good or bad for the game? Depends on who you ask. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. My opinion is bad. I think there's a level of complexity that if you exceed that level of complexity, I don't find it enjoyable. It's people who are here regularly will know that I talk about this regularly. It's gonna sound like I only like echoing Seaton's thoughts, but I really have been talking about this for a while. Just like but anyway, not that matters, but I'm just saying, like, I've been thinking about this for a while too, of course. Melee challenges were cool. Home run contests and targets. Dude, I remember the home run contests. Yeah. I remember that. All right, Harsh, set it over. Harsha, sorry, set it over a buck. Thank you very much. Sure. What are you saying? Let me see. Imagine having a quest that is locked to a specific rank and rarity that auto ranks up the champions used in that quest. That would be cool. Dude, I absolutely have imagined stuff like that too, by the way. We kind of did have something like that for the side quest. So actually the side quest with the symbiote is a great example of creativity compared to the bland nature of the story content. You know, but even like let's even go back to quests that weren't necessarily super successful or super loved by the community. Let's talk like 5.3. Act 5.3 had a key system to it where you had to like go in and like find the keys on the map and then like use those keys to like, you know, get through the gates. And on paper, it sounded pretty cool. In practice, it wasn't super interesting. But like, at least they tried, you know. At least they went for it, and they created something new and different. I respect the hell out of that. Whereas, like, it's just it's such a copy and paste for some of these other, Act 7, Act 8 stuff. But anyway. Static said it over $1 as well. Static, let me see. Where are you at? BG, I have to think that 7 stars are soon. Well, I mean, they said they were coming soon, right? New champs have little appeal outside of Battlegrounds due to sheer amount of alternatives. Is this why we saw a change to revive farming? Is Kabam aware of this pickle? I mean, I'm sure they look at the game as a whole. I don't know if that necessarily has more to do with it than just what happened to Eternity of Pain Acceptance and people blowing through it probably way faster than they anticipated. I imagine maybe the two weren't related, but they kind of happened pretty closely. It's a pretty close timeline, right? Eternity of Pain came out, people blitzed it in the first day, the actual first day. Karate Mike, I'm looking at you. What's up, by the way? People blitzed it the first day it came out, and they were probably like, well, damn, dude, this was supposed to keep players busy for a while. And then a little time goes by. That's probably them planning. The gears are turning. They're trying to come up with some sort of a fix. They poop out the apothecary, and they make the forum post and say, hey, revive farming has gotten out of hand. Blame Karate Bike for revive nerf Hector. I will every day. All day, every day. Just kidding. I would never do that. And Steve Urkel voice. Did I do that? Oh, Karate Mike. Oh, man. You know what I think is the one of the greatest scenes in sitcom history? It has to do with that show. It's Carl Winslow. There was an episode where he was like, he was taking some anger management class or something. I don't know. I haven't seen the full episode in forever, but every once in a while I pull up this clip where I guess he was told to repeat a certain saying until he felt better. And it was just 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me? And then he would look at Urkel, and I don't know. Sitcom stuff can often be like really cheesy, but if you like embrace some of the cheesiness of it, that was great. I loved it. I would say that was easily the best thing that they ever did on that show. There was a bunch of good stuff they did on that show. When Urkel went into like the what's it called, his like Stefan Urkel portal thing or whatever. That show is pretty good, man. Do you think a loss of revenue has come from the abundance of shards? So a lot of players hoard for featured now more than ever. I don't know if is there really a loss of revenue? I don't know. The players certainly do hold shards like crazy to get whatever champ they want. It was the same thing at the end of the 5 stars, where people would basically hoard their 5 stars until the next featured came out. So I think we're just seeing a repeat of that. And that just more has to do with 6 stars being out for a while, and 7 stars will be out soon, and then 7-star shards will be crazy hard to get. Well, I mean, we already have a bunch of 7-star shards, but like they'll be opened pretty quickly, and then you're gonna have to like dupe your champs. You're gonna have to dupe them a bunch of times to get their sig levels higher and all that. Hold on a sec. Let me see something. Okay, Static. I don't know if I ever fully weighed out on your no, I did. That's right. Never mind. Yeah, I was saying the Eternity of Pain. I mean, I do think 7 stars are coming soon, but more so just because they said it, right? They said like spring or whatever you guys told me. I'm going by your guys' information. I think you guys told me spring. All right, easy. Thank you for the buck saying, what if they made revives farmable, but with some difficulty and engagement? I'm thinking something along the lines of incursions, but maybe 5 fights per room or something with a revive per room. And the odds to get L1 or L3 revives go up each successful room. I mean, that'd be cool. I probably wouldn't participate in it. But at least it would be engaging. Oh, here's what they could do. Honestly, this would be, well... Okay, I thought I had like a eureka moment. I don't know if it's such a eureka moment. I'm gonna explain anyway. But I was kind of thinking about what Static said about having like an individual quest for ascending your champions, right? And again, I don't think they're gonna do that. But if they had some sort of essentially this, if they revamp the dailies that they have in game currently, that give like the little crappy crystal, they should just change that to revives, so that yeah, you know, you get the revives that way, but also don't just make them like knock out the opponent with a critical hit. You know, like if they did just a little bit more, don't take it too far, but just a little bit more of like, I don't even know what a good example would be. I have to really think about it, because it's easy to go too far, and I wouldn't want them to be like the daily where it's like complete a quest in Act 6. Too far. I don't think that's good at all, you know? But if they had it so that players could maybe learn in some sort of way, maybe if they did have like a training room, and it was like a daily training room sort of thing at random, where okay, you went in and you fought APOC, and they taught you a little bit about APOC, and at the end of fighting APOC, you were given a revive, and now you got some game knowledge for it. And that's like, you know, the daily. And all you have to do was fight him. And yeah, if you already know how to fight him, super easy, take you a minute. But for players that didn't know how to fight him, I don't know. That's probably not the greatest solution either. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of ways that they could make getting revives more engaging for sure. Also, to be fair, this drop rate is on par with cav drops. Dude, I'm over 3,000 at this point. Oh, baby. I think modding has never looked more appealing than it does now, just because of this crystal. A little bit. What's up, everyone? Hope all is well. Stopping by to leave a like. Good luck. Chill out, man. Thank you very much. Revive in 2 to 3 star version of the champ so they can practice with them. Yeah, something like that. Like letting players practice with the champion. Like, okay, how about this? What if you gave a player access to the champion, temporary access, and it was sort of like a test room sort of thing, and you could leave at any time you want. But just for walking into that room, you're given a revive. So if you don't want to actually play with the champion that you're like temporarily given access to, cool. You just enter and you walk out. Congrats on your revive. But it would give players a chance to be like, oh, cool. What does this champion do? Let me learn a little bit, and at least give them the option to kind of more directly learn. Yeah, I don't know. Open 20k, no title. Good luck, BG Power. R.I.P. man. Good luck to you too if you're still popping. Hey, the miracles and over a buck. Haley, where are you at? Let me see here. Haley, I have no message from you. Oh wait, here we go. This is the best stream I've ever seen. Haley, thank you. That kind of rhymes. Anyways, want to hear a joke? April Fools, I will spare thee. Oh my goodness. April Fools is officially my birthday now, I feel. Because that's the greatest present I've ever received. No joke, no pun. April Fools is the best. Genshin has a demo for new characters. Does it, Pete? I know of a few other games that have something like that. You know, when I was looking at Diablo 4, And I was like watching my friend play, and he played. Well, I don't know if he still does. I think he does still play Lost Ark. And I never played Lost Ark, but I was trying to ask him some questions of like, well, how is Diablo 4 compared to Lost Ark, in your opinion, kind of thing. And after talking to him a little bit and watching him play, I was like, well, you know what? I don't even know how Lost Ark looks. Like, I remember looking at it in the past, but I wanted to look again. So, you know, I typed Lost Ark into YouTube, and they have a character testing thing before you select your character too. And it was like pretty well done, I would say, where you got to actually try out some like advanced abilities and stuff like that. It was pretty sweet. I feel like it would be kind of overwhelming for players if you just got to select like any champion and try them out Dota style in this game. But if it was just like a once a day, or not once a day, but like every day, like changed or something, and you got to pick maybe like one of three even, so you just like had a choice, or maybe you could play like all three if you wanted to. But dude, what if you played one and you got a revive? You played all three, you got a team revive, something like that. Victor A with the 10. Victor, thank you, dude. Say, BG, I used to watch every night and grind Arena with you. If I had content to clear, I'd put your stream replays on. I've quit, but want you to know you are still a great content creator at MCOC Legend. Ah, Victor. Dude, you are a legend, my friend. Thank you very much. That was a super kind message, and dude, I really appreciate the generosity. Victor, man, thank you very much. Thank you, dude. Careful dipping your toes even anywhere near MCOC. If you're out, they'll find a way to pull you back in, man. But no, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I'm drunk and trying to follow along, Doofus Puncher. It's very complicated, but here's what you need to follow along. I'm opening a crystal. And, now wait, there's a title? Yeah, there is a title. Someone please break down exactly what's happening slowly. Okay, so... Okay, it looks like Scarco already broke it down. I'm just going to read his message. 1 in 100,000 chance you get proud and accomplished title. You can trade the crystal in for ashamed and something title. There you go. That's it. 1 in 100,000 chance. Oh my god. So, I'm already like 3.5% into 100,000 crystals. Not that it works that way. It's not guaranteed after 100,000 or anything, but damn. Genshin does... Wait, hold on. Let me see. Genshin does 4 characters to play as a demo for a couple weeks. Okay. Okay, so maybe there's something there. Genshin is... I mean, I've never played it, but I know it's like a hugely popular, hugely profitable game. Like, I think Genshin came out, what, like a few years ago? It's probably made more money than MCOC, which is saying something. Because, yeah, as we all know, MCOC, they made some dough. But, yeah, maybe there'd be something to pick up from Genshin. Hi, BG. Yo, White Bubby, what's going on, dude? Hope you're having a good time. It's been a few years since I can't play MCOC without VPNs because App Store banned Iranians on mobile games, and Kabam did the same. 2 months ago, App Store lifted the ban because of new laws, but Kabam not lifting the ban. Oh man, no matter how many times I sent the documents, nowadays VPNs have been restricted in my country, so I might have to just stop playing. Dude! That freaking sucks. Damn, man. I honestly didn't even know you could restrict something like that in, I mean, I guess it makes sense. But I guess I just never even thought that, yeah, that type of stuff would be restricted. Damn, dude. That's super lame. I wonder if it's just gonna take Kabam. Wait, how long ago did you say this happened? Hold on. 2 months ago. did Kabam respond, or did they just like not say anything, or because they might just be like slow moving on it, and I mean I'm hoping that's the case, that they're just like slow moving to, you know, maybe like another month goes by and they address it or something. Damn, dude, that really sucks though. They're finally cracking down on VPNs. Welcome to the Denver International Airport. Oh, you can't use them there either. Kabam making this crystal so they could post more nerfs to the forum under the radar. Potentially, dude. Who knows what they're doing right now? I can't look though. I have to keep opening. Or like Cav Plus players get the 3 stars to keep from the practice thing you mentioned, and just remove the need for 3 stars in Cavalier crystals. Maybe. If I could see something like that being good if you did like a tiny bit more with the 3 star. And when I say tiny bit, I mean tiny bit. You know, like they just make you like pop your like all 3 of your specials or something like that in a fight. And then once you've popped all 3 of your specials, okay, the objective bar fills up and you get your, you know, 3 stars, something like that. I feel like that could be good. Can I make this crystals? Oh wait, I already read the message. Article taxes. ABG, what do you call a hot dog on wheels? Fast food. Okay. Why would a hot dog be on wheels? Well, you've surpassed my effort, Gran. It was inevitable. But also, Sin, Boo, enjoy your lap. Ryan, I hope that you get a Peter Parker's wallet from this crystal, so have no way of proving in-game that you're free to play. Hector. That'd be the best and worst thing that could happen. Big fan from Brazil. What's up, dude? Shout out to all the MCOCers in Brazil. Open that Infinity Crystal for 3 hours straight and got nothing. Ugh. Damn. Feels bad. Open 6,000 and change and haven't got the title yet. Rip. BG, how about if they play some champ with some nodes and make you choose some of the counters for him to teach you and prize you with a revive if you win? That's actually pretty clever, I would say. A champion with some nodes, I think if they gave you like 5 options, and then like let's say you I don't know, you tried one of the options and it was like the game would need to tell you, you know, because it wouldn't be obvious to players why it wouldn't be like a good option or something. But like let's say you selected I don't know, Captain America Beardo as like one of the offered counters, and the game was like, well, this may not be the best counter because you'll have a class disadvantage and it's difficult to parry the opposing champion because their first hit is a projectile, and see, God, that already gets so complicated. Even telling a new player that, they're like, what the hell does that mean? It's not, it's a projectile? I can't parry a projectile, but you can parry it, you can well-time block it, you know, it's just, it won't stun the opponent. God, it's a freaking game. But yeah, still, I do like this out of that. There could be something there for sure. That could be pretty good. How about if they brought back the 1v1 arena matches with a decent chance at a revive in the crystal? Nah, I mean that's just saying there's arena. You could already do the arena. Yeah. I think it would have to be something separate from the arena. Like that idea could work if it was just in like a quest. It could still be, you know, the 1v1, but I think it would have to be some kind of quest. Brian, can we get a link to your new React channel? Seed is asking about it too. Yeah, actually, this channel is just turning into a React channel, and that's it. There's no new link. Don't worry. You're already here. Last, thank you for the looty. They're all missing something very important. Giving Kabam too much credit. They removed the bugs before giving us such complicated mechanics of gameplay tutorials. Oh, man. Hey, they made one tutorial. Dude, I don't want to leave this screen. But there is that one tutorial, right? In like the questing area. And it's like the training grounds, I think it says, right? And that's all it is. It's just like one training ground. So much for all the training that you need. This is just sad. You're not wrong. It is very sad. Revives in arena milestones. I mean, they kind of are there in units. That's the thing, though, is like people don't. I mean, some people don't mind playing the arena, but for the other people that don't want to play the arena, I think you gotta stick them somewhere else. ABG, check the tweet. Is sure. Let me see. Let me see if I can find you. Here we go. ABG, any recommendations for uncollected? Let's see. You're 37. My recommendation is to not go to Act 5. It's to 100% clear Acts 1 through 4. That is my recommendation. As far as who to rank up, well, Warlock is always a great rank up. You've got some really powerful 5-stars here. I think all 3 of these 5-stars are great rank ups. This Warlock here is probably one of the last 4-stars I'd recommend ranking. Let me see. You've got Quake, and I know someone's going to mention Quake, but I'm not going to tell someone who's not uncollected yet to rank up Quake. If you want to learn more about Quake, of course, look at some videos. Don't look at mine. Mine was super old before she got buffed, bug fixed. I don't know how you'd like to call it, but yeah, at one point Quake was bugged. They fixed it, and then Quake became one of the strongest champs in the game. Magneto actually would maybe be another 4-star that I'd recommend ranking. Yeah, I would say so, actually. I'd say like Magneto and Warlock. Those are probably the 2 I would go with. You've got somewhat of an interesting option here in Claire, but I don't know. I think you already have some good 4 and 5 stars ranked up, so I would maybe only go with Warlock and Magneto as 2 additions to it. This is depressing as hell, BG. I just traded this crystal for the title in the store. You fool! You're passing up on the greatest challenge in all of FCOC history. How could you? Bro, how could people not do uncollected this shit? Yeah, I mean, it's new. When I was doing uncollected, I only had 4 stars, level 4, and 1 5-star. Hey, man, when I was getting uncollected, I didn't have much either. But I had also been playing the game for a while. You got to give people some time. The person was just 37. You could hit level 37 in like a couple days if you know what you're doing. I mean, probably takes more than 37 for the average player. So don't feel bad if you've been playing for a lot longer than a couple days. But like, if I was really trying to blitz it and race, I would maybe be able to hit 37 in a day. Oh yeah. By the way, when you're going through Acts 1 through 4 and 100% clearing them, take the units and invest them into masteries, and that will help you on your journey to uncollected. Why not just a daily revive crystal? 85% chance for 20% revive, 10% chance for 40% revive, and 5% chance for 60% revive. I mean, they could do that, but there's 2 issues with that, I would say. Number 1, that's too free, you know. Number 2, crystals don't expire, so you could hold on to that crystal and stockpile an infinite supply of revives, essentially. So yeah, that would not work. I realize now that this is the new Everest content Kabam we're talking about. Yeah, it absolutely is. I was under 60 when I joined for Loki. Pete, are you 60 yet? VJ, are you more excited for Sandman or Shocker? I'm really looking forward to Sandman. You know, I don't know. I was definitely looking more forward to Let's go watch the animations real quick. I was looking more forward to Sandman, just because I kind of had this idea in my head about him. I think I'm kind of more into Shocker. But I don't know. It all comes down to their abilities, right? Like, I love the idea of Sandman and him just being this like giant sand creature or whatever. I love the way he looks here. Oh God. Oh, kabam! Don't copyright strike me for 2 seconds of your audio, please. But I love the way he like looks here and stuff, like this giant sand god. But I don't know. There's something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but this doesn't excite me as much when I see Sandman in action this way. Still like cool. I don't want to sound like too negative on it. It's still pretty damn cool. It's just when you ask me like which one I'm more excited about, I think I might be more excited about Shocker. Damn, dude, that special 3 looks pretty sick though. That special 3 does look pretty sick. Sandman definitely is more flashy than this guy. Maybe I take it back. Maybe I'm still more on Sandman's side of things. You know, I never really looked too closely at Shocker here. I was more looking at Shocker at the start of this video. And yeah, I like this part of it. This part looks super cool in my opinion. I like that part. So I guess still Sandman is the answer. I'm flip-flopping like crazy with just these two champions. Jeez. There are shorts on MCOC YouTube channel with some of their abilities really quick. I don't want to go there. I don't know if I'd be able to even show it on screen that well, to be honest. They both do be pretty freaking cool. They are both pretty cool. Did your intermediate build have 7 points left? Where should I invest? Well, I talk about where to put like additional points as you get them, and it's kind of depends on you. It depends on what you want to do with them. So yeah, totally depends. I'll be right back. Give me just one moment. Hello? Is anybody still there? Hello? Okay, I'm back. Alright, I'm sorry. This guy, he came to the door and, I don't know, he was like bleeding all over the place. And he's like, please help me, please. I'm bleeding out over here. Just, I think he got mauled by a tiger or something like that. And, I was like, dude, back off. You're bleeding all over me. You're getting it on the, wait, Mike muted. Pete, damn it. So yeah. I'm like, dude, you're bleeding all over me. I can't help you. Get out of here. And then, he's like, well, can I at least make a sandwich real quick? So I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. Come on in. But it's April 2nd. It's not April 2nd. It's still April 1st here. you did the right thing. No, I'm obviously lying, but yeah, was that Sweden? What's up, Sweden? It was Jack Black. He was like, you want to be in the new Mario movie? I was like, I guess, Jack Black. I guess, fine. Kind sir, may I please have a cup of your finest beans? Totally reasonable story. Yeah, of course. I'm bleeding out, digging deeper just to throw it out. Man, dude, this crystal is making me bleed out a little bit, I gotta say. Brian, can you check out a tweet when you can? Akuma Matata, I sure can. Let me see. I think I've told you guys this story before, but a friend of mine, he was really outraged when somebody, like, he went to like a Street Fighter tournament or something, and he played against the guy. This is like, you know, before internet times, and I played against the guy that called him Akuma, and I don't know, every time, because of like just that little story, every time I see Akuma, I always think Akuma. I don't see a tweet from you though, dude. I don't know if you have a different name on Twitter or what, but I don't actually have a tweet from you. Your Twitter account might be set to private. If it is, you'd have to make your tweets publicly viewable and then send the tweet again. Ryan's favorite sandwich? A burrito and cereal with water. I mean, you're not wrong. It's been a while since I've had a burrito, actually. I used to eat like 3, 4, 5 burritos every day. I'm not exaggerating. Like large burritos. But I kind of stopped. I still love them. I just felt like maybe it wasn't happy to have, or wasn't happy. Maybe it wasn't healthy to have that much burrito inside of me, you know? BG, please stop torturing yourself. This crystal is meant to test your patience. Well, luckily I'm a patient guy. Oh, dude, I swear it felt like it went away for an extra split second and I thought it was happening. I thought that was it. Nobody here should say poop about Jack Black. Did anyone say anything bad about him? He's a hero. Wait, I mean, I think he didn't do something wrong, did he? Please tell me. My heart can't take it if Jack Black actually did something wrong. If he did something wrong in the world, I don't even want to know. I wouldn't be able to take it. Hey, we're filming the new season of Cobra Kai, and we need a couple of extras. Are you free? Nah, I gotta keep adding to my infinity crystal. Try next door. Yeah, that's what happened. I love to put a burrito inside you. Karate Mike. By the way, was I muted when I said this? Right before I left. I didn't know if I hit the mute button before or after. But I said, Karate Mike, if I'm not back in 5 minutes, avenge me. And I didn't know if I was muted or not when I said that. What? I'd simply love to make him a delicious bean burrito. Y'all are wild. Crazy. Do you ever see that show, Wild and Crazy Kids? It just reminded me of that. I wanted to be on that show so bad when I was a kid. I don't know what year they stopped airing it. 100% muted? Oh, God. I wanted to be on that show so bad as a kid, though. I don't even want to pull it up right now, just because, like, I don't know, I don't want to put some kids on stream, even though I guess they're all grown-ass adults at this point, but, it was basically a show where, it was like a game show where they just, like, took a whole bunch of kids, and they just had them do, well, as the name said, wild and crazy stuff, but, it wasn't that wild, it wasn't that crazy. But for the time, it was awesome. They had like these robots. They would like put these kids on the roof of like a, I don't know, a warehouse building or something like that, right? And I remember they had like these robots that would just kind of walk slowly towards them. And it was like Space Invaders. And they had water balloons and they had to like pelt these robots from off the roof. Dude, it looked like so much fun. It looked incredibly fun. BG recently got 6-star Silver Surfer, and I'm thinking of taking him to rank 2 instead of rank 3 my Black Cat. Is this a good idea for Prestige? Don't think about Prestige. You should not be thinking about Prestige until you have at least rank 4 6-star champions. Prior to getting at least rank 4 6-star champions, you want to focus on ranking up champions that will get you through content. Because content is how you will get more rank up resources to continue ranking up more champions. And your prestige will grow naturally that way. And it will grow at a faster rate than if you're just looking for prestige. Do they stomp on the kids? Only in my dreams, Simon. Only in my dreams. Of course, BG instantly associates dirty stuff with kids. What? I didn't associate dirty stuff with kids. I just think it's messed up. Like, there's, you know, like, I don't know. There's like entire guidelines on like what to put on YouTube and what not to put on YouTube, and like having kids in your content, which, like, I don't know, should be kind of obvious. Unless it's like, I was gonna say unless it's your kid, but honestly, even then, when it's your kid, like, I don't know, do they really know that they're on the internet, and are they gonna be okay with that when they grow up, sort of thing? I don't know. Maybe that's not exactly the best reason for it. All I know is you probably shouldn't be showing kids on the old internet. There are a bunch of sickos out there too, but it wasn't even for that reason. Anyway, James Jones, thank you for the 5, said, Twitter check my man BG. Okay, James, let me see. What do we got here? I do have a tweet from you. Your tweet says this. What's up? Trying to make a Thronebreaker run and looking to see which champs to focus on. Can you help a brother out? Sure. Okay, so you're making a Thronebreaker run. Got it. Looks like you already got Hercules ranked up, so you're kind of all set. Let's see, who else? I don't know if you necessarily need Nimrod ranked up, but probably couldn't go wrong with him. I would rank up Archangel. You didn't have a 6-star Archangel here, did you? No. I would rank up Archangel. He's still very useful on the push to Thronebreaker. And even beyond, but like especially pushing to Thronebreaker, you'll use Archangel in a good number of fights. I don't know how you feel about Kitty, but if you like Kitty, she's of course stupidly powerful. Oh, you have 6-star Nimrod. I don't know if how quick I'd be to invest in the 5-star version. Okay, I would say APOC. I don't think I saw a Cable anywhere. No, I didn't see Cable anywhere, but that's okay. He's still just great on his own, even without that synergy. Colossus might be worth taking to like rank 2 as a 6-star. I mean, I know he's worth it, but when I say might be worth it, I mean like might be worth it to you. He's very powerful for story content. I used him a ton in Act 6. He was one of my MVPs for sure. Dude, congrats on your 6-star Wolvie. Oh, and Doom. And Torch. Ah, geez. Okay, I looked at these too late. Okay, right here then. APOC, Torch, Doom, done. I would go with those three. Dude, those champs, they're so strong. They were at the very end of the list there, though. But yeah, I would honestly start with Doom, then Torch, then probably APOC. Yeah. That's what I would personally do. Kitty's still like absolutely bonkers if you wanted to go that route. That's still definitely something you could do, but I'd be focused on Doom and Torch more than anything. Bryce, thank you for the buck. Bryce. Oh wait. There we go. Alright, hey BG, I tried addressing this in Abdo stream, but I think Dormammu needs a buff. With APOC and Gallon powering up mutants and cosmics, I feel Dormammu should be able to power up mystics. Thoughts? Interesting. I do like it. The thought behind Dormammu is he's the ruler of the dark dimension and has unlimited power there. Gallon gives the power cosmic, and APOC has weird mutant enhancing abilities. Makes sense to me, but I don't know. Well, I do like it. I also like the idea of it being like really dark themed. I don't know if it makes sense from like a comic standpoint. Because, I don't know comics. By the way, above 5k crystals at this point. God, this stupid ass crystal. I don't know if it makes sense from like an actual Marvel Comics kind of standpoint, but it makes sense to me from like a video game standpoint where, yeah, I would love there to be some sort of like dark enhancement to characters. I wonder if you could, oh man. I wonder if it would make sense to even like actually darken the characters you're playing. Would that be cool at all, or would that just get old quick and be kind of annoying? I actually don't know. But I don't know. I feel like there's something there for sure. It would be cool. Mephisto, because he's the devil? Dude, signing a deal with the devil? Oh, man. That'd be kind of cool. Sounds like the nameless bosses. A little bit. It would be a little nameless-y. But, those ones are, like, grayed out, right? Is that like the story behind the nameless bosses too, or did you just mean like visually? Because I don't know if I ever read any quest ever in my entire MCOC life, so I have no idea why they were nameless or what. But yeah. Either way, Bryce, that's a cool idea, man. I like it. Buckeye fan, thank you for the buck. Let me see. The baby on the Nirvana album cover sued them when he was in his 30s ish. Yeah, dude. I did hear about that, I think. Wait, Simon says twice, I think, because he ran out of money, lost both times. Oh, well, rip. It's good effort, though, I guess. Damn. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that exactly, if that should be something to like sue over. But I also know that if I was that band, I wouldn't want to put a baby on just some random baby. Was it related to the band in any way? Maybe it was, and I forget that part of the story. I do remember hearing that though. But even still, I don't know. But I guess that's part of it, is like doing something different. A lot of people wouldn't want to put a baby on their album cover, but you know, makes it stand out, I guess. Dude, album art is the original clickbait. Just kidding. There's probably way more clickbait before album art, but it is a version of clickbait. There's dude, like I used to that's what I would do, is like walk around music stores and just look for cool album covers, you know. I was like, I'm not old enough to be into actual records, you know. But I imagine that would have been super fun. There was like a YouTube video that popped up in just like the recommended feed or whatever of like some, I think the title was like metalheads walking around in like the 1970s or something. It was like kids, you know, they're like 12, 13, 14, maybe somewhere in that range. And yeah, they were just kind of going about their day, but just dude, it was like one of the oldest vlogs I guess I had ever seen before that term was ever a thing, where yeah, they were just like recording their day, and they went to like a record store or something like that. It was kind of a boring video. I only watched it for a couple minutes. It was still really cool to see though. And then like I clicked on the channel and they were still making videos, and I was like, ah, dude, that's actually really awesome. Anywho, wish that was in the Relic system, instead of the name being golden there should be a dark or light highlight around the champ while fighting. I mean, I like the first part of what you were talking about. I don't know that I'd want to highlight around my champ all the time though. Unless you're talking about like the striker version of the champ, I could see that being a thing. But I wouldn't want to just like add a highlight around my character always. That's why I'm not sure if like the darkened version of the character would like get annoying to me or not. But I feel like that's something you can kind of control a bit more, because like how frequently are champions are, you know, buffed up by the likes of APOC and Gallon. Extremely frequently in certain modes like Incursions, but in plenty of other areas of the game, it's just not as practical to do, so maybe it wouldn't get old. I don't know. What are you doing, BG? I'm opening up this crystal. And now I'm going to open it up. And now I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to keep opening. If they tweak Dorm's damage, he's actually got an insane kit. His burst and regen are nuts. If they added damage. I think Dormammu, first off, Dormammu was strong when he came out. Offensively, he was never the most powerful. He was okay, though. Dormammu was added to the game at a time where people didn't really understand how to utilize the champion's full kit. So the people that like played with him the most, they were able to do some impressive things. There was some like Alliance War videos from that time where people were using Dormammu offensively. But of course, he was always a defensive powerhouse of a champ. That was kind of his thing. And I think part of the reason why he wasn't stronger offensively, because he does have a lot on paper to his kit. The immunities and power control and stuff like that. I think a lot of it came down to lack of block proficiency. And maybe just like low stats in general, I would say. If he had higher stats in a few areas, like a little bit more block proficiency, a little bit more attack or something like that, the dude would have been one of the strongest champs released during that time. Like all around, offensively and defensively. Simon, thank you for the 100 yen. You better not be telling me to go to YouTube to look at a video. Let me see. Wait, Simon, your only other message is the one I already read. At Buckeye fan twice, I think, because he ran out of money, lost both times. Did they stomp the kids? Noted. Oh God, what'd you note? I don't see any other message. I feel like maybe it got eaten. Dude, I'm gonna go to Twitter and check. Okay, good. I don't see a tweet from Simon. Yeah, maybe your message got eaten though. I see nothing. I'll look again in a couple minutes. As BG ever sang on camera all the time. What do you want to hear? Or Norm, I will sing whatever song you want me to sing. Only you, though. No one else. I'm not accepting requests from other people. Give me any request in the entire world. I actually know every song by heart. BG, when the bald cap are you doing? Yo, what's up, Chris? When you're done, are you gonna hoard this crystal as well? Or are you gonna do the right thing and trade it in for the other title in the store? I'm never gonna trade this crystal in. Hell no. Oh, dude, Chris, thank you for the buck too. I was ready to read your message. But hell no, I'm not gonna be trading this thing in. Absolutely not. Plus, I'm not gonna need to trade it in because I'm gonna get it on 5,871. What if I actually called it? That'd be the craziest prediction ever. Gareth Rees, thank you very much for the £5, saying, yo, BG just got Thronebreaker. Hey, haven't done any variants, Labyrinth, Abyss, or Act 7. Any idea where to go next? Act 7, my friend. Also tweeted you my roster. Okay, I'll take a look at your roster. But, yeah, I would say stay in story mode. Story mode is just kind of where it's at until you are until you're into Act 8. Like do Act 8 too, but like single clears all the way through Act 8 as best as possible, at least. And you know, it might take you some time. You might be good to go for Act 7 already. A lot of people say Act 7 for them was like easier to get into than Act 6. But you might also need to build up a little bit here. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah, you got some powerful champs. I mean, I would get this Claire ranked up immediately. This cow, what a lovely beast. I don't think without him being awakened, I don't think you prioritize ranking him though, right? Claire doesn't need to be awakened though, so I would rank up Claire. I mean, it looks like you're a Ghost player. But you don't need to rank up Ghost immediately, not until you can get her to like rank 3. Claire is like the biggest standout for sure. As for who else to rank up, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think there's any other like super standout. There's other good champions to rank without question, but like when you make it to this stage of the game, you kind of just have to like jump into a quest and see if you have a good counter to, you know, whatever path you're looking at or the boss for the quest. And if you don't have a good counter, then that's when you kind of rank up a counter to, you know, to get through that hurdle. Which might mean you'll be ranking up a champ like Howard, perhaps. It could be Black Widow deodorant. It could be She-Hulk, you know. Probably not She-Hulk. I used her a bunch in Act 6. I don't remember. I don't recall using her a bunch in Act 7. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think there's a big standout here? Like, there's some not bad ones here, and like, you know, Stealthy or Mole God or whatever. But I would say Claire, and then see what else you pull. But yeah, if you guys are feeling differently, pop those recommendations into the chat. But yeah, that's my advice, at least, Gareth. Act 7 and rank up Claire, and then rank a bit as you go would be the approach. Yo, last sergeant ABG, bad news. The girlfriend developed a gag reflex every time she brushes her teeth. Damn. Also, damn it, Last Sarnian, why? Why? Oh, man. R.I.P. Oh, man. Only you can come in here with that being the news. Alright, hold on. Simon, I said I was going to go back and look for yours. Let me see. Simon, I still see nothing from you, dude. I don't know if your message is going through. But I got nada. Okay, let me see here. Chris, read yours. Yeah. Okay, Jason Wild Bunch, thank you for the 27 months. Hey, what's up, EG? What is the goal of this crystal? So, there's a very low chance, like 1 in 100,000, that when you open this crystal, you get a title. That's it. Or you could trade in this crystal in the store for a different title. That's it. So it's actually one of the rarest titles that you can get because it's a 1 in 100,000 chance. Of course, there's going to be plenty of people with it because, hey, I mean, if a million people play this game or whatever, somebody's going to get it on their first try, even, you know. Jason, oh wait, no, yeah, dude, Jason Wild Bunch, thank you again for the 27 months. But that's it. It's just like an April Fool's little thing where, yeah, you could sit here and look like a dumbass opening this crystal for a while. They're not gonna catch me looking stupid though, you know what I mean? Someone told me it was a fool's prank. I traded my crystal before I realized that you could get a title. Now, they will get a lead pipe to the back of the head. Jeez, man. You're gonna hit it with the lead. You're gonna bring out the lead pipe over this? Oh, they crap. Justified. What's the best title you guys have right now? None. I mean, maybe Top Banana. I think that was the one that. I think that was for Laura. Was that for Laura's or was that for the one that I did? I can't remember at this point. Dude, when's the next boss rush coming? Wait a minute. It was already International Women's Day or something like that, right? International Women's Day, March 8th. Wait a minute. Didn't we have a boss rush for that like every other time? Oh man. There's no... do they do away with the boss rushes? I hope they do some other type of boss rush. I didn't even realize. We had Eternity of Pain instead? I guess so. Which, I mean, Eternity of Pain's cooler, but not both? Damn. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to 6,066. Do I go to 6,069? I don't know. I feel like this is my stopping point. But technically, I didn't open 6,066. I opened 6,065 currently. So I have to open this crystal one last freaking time. 69, Brian? Yeah, I think I'm done here, man. I really don't normally get any kind of hand fatigue. There was that one time when I streamed WoW, and I guess what I was doing, like, I don't know, I was spamming so hard that I actually was getting hand fatigue that day. But I don't get any sort of hand fatigue playing MCOC. But I'm actually feeling it a little bit in my thumb. I mean, I could definitely keep going. It's not that bad, but Infinity Crystal. Yo, BG, what's going on? Just me looking like a dumbass. Open up this crystal 6,066 times, that's all. Sit. Streamed WoW. Gave you hand fatigue. We get it. I don't know if I get it. Why is that in quotes? OG, random question, but have you played the Final Fantasy VII Remake? No, but I would like to. And if you have, are you excited for the part 2? So, I think here's kind of my plan for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII, I mean, there's a poster on my wall of Cloud there, right? It was the first Final Fantasy game that I played. Dude, I so wish I played the ones for Super Nintendo, but I had no idea that game series existed. And my brother comes home one day with Final Fantasy VII, and I think it was the first multi-disc game that I'd ever seen up until that point. I'm trying to recall if there was something else. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. I don't know. But I think it was maybe the first multi-disc game. And normally PlayStation games, they come in a case that's like this thick, right? Well, they had like the bigger ones that I guess were a little thicker. But this thing was like, this thick, holding like the 3 CDs and the different flaps or whatever. Dude, I saw that and right away I was like, my mind was already blown. And then pop that game in and like the opening cinematic. Shivers down my freaking spine. Oh my god, dude. I was hooked immediately. I loved Final Fantasy VII. I never actually beat the game. I got deep into the second disc, and I got a Game Shark for Christmas. And I was like, I don't really want to cheat, but I mean, I guess I'm going to use this thing. I got it for Christmas. I didn't ask for it, but I got it. Okay. So I just turned on like infinite money in that game because like money wasn't a big deal anyway, and I was just like, yeah, I'll just turn this on. It corrupted my save file. I started over from scratch. Started again. I didn't get quite as far. I still made it to the second disc again, somewhere midway through. Don't know exactly how far. And yeah, I just kind of stopped. So I never even beat the original Final Fantasy VII. Still a massive inspiration on my entire damn life. Just the soundtrack to the game. I've listened to remix of it and everything for countless hours. Probably over, I was going to say over 1,000 hours, but that's probably not accurate. It'd be over 1,000 hours if you considered like all of the Final Fantasy soundtracks. Because I used to use it for like background music while working on stuff. Anyway, all that to say, I want to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I want to wait for it to be done. And I want to play through it all like when... how many parts is it going to be? However many parts there are, if there's 3 or whatever. I want to wait until all the parts are released, and then I'll play it. If I had a nickel for every time I played through Final Fantasy VII, I'd have like 50 cents. Damn. Karate man. First off, that's a lot of money. What are you going to spend it on? You played D4 beta, and what do you think? So I actually did. I was waiting for someone to ask me if I played the D4 beta. My answer was always no, and I was always telling the truth. My answer was no. I did not play the D4 beta until the very last minute. And I got to level 7. And I don't know. It was better than Diablo 3, but I only got to level 7, so I couldn't really judge. I'm not going to get the game. I'm not interested. The only reason I played is because a friend of mine asked if I would play with them, and I mean, come on, dude. You can't. If a friend asks you to play a game, how are you going to say no? You know what I mean? Been playing games with a certain group of people for like 20 years at this point. If they ask me to play, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like the worst game of all time. but my answer would have to be yes. But yeah, I'm just not that interested in Diablo 4 though. So yeah. First time I fought Cloud was in Kingdom Hearts. I know Cloud's in like Smash Bros. Or yeah, Smash Bros. And stuff too, right? Anywho. I think that is gonna do it for this stream here, guys. I wasn't sure if I was really gonna sit here and just try to open this crystal all night. And it was a waste of time, as expected. I hope you guys get some better luck if you're going for it. Or if you just come to your senses and stop tapping the damn open button. Either way, good luck to you. What about Last Epoch and PoE? Never played them. PoE... Okay, so, all right, real quick, before I go. Last little tangent here. PoE... I loved the look of it. I was aware of PoE from the very beginning because yeah, of course I played the hell out of Diablo 2, and all on like the, you know, some various Diablo websites, people would talk about PoE, and people were saying like, oh yeah, this is going to be the game to hold us over until Diablo 3 comes out. And I didn't want to play PoE because I didn't want to burn myself out. I was waiting. I'm like, no. I'm going to wait for, like, this game looks fun, but I'm going to wait for the real deal to come out. I'm going to wait for Diablo 3 to come out. And then joke's on me, Diablo 3 came out and PoE was like 100,000 times better looking than Diablo 3. And I never went back and played it. Diablo 3 put such a bad taste in my mouth that I didn't play any other ARPGs from that point on. Outside of, I guess, Diablo 4 is probably the first one. I'm trying to think if there was a different ARPG. I did play other ARPGs prior to PoE. I played like Titan Quest, I think is the name of it. And then there's like a bunch of mini games in like Warcraft 3 custom maps and stuff like that I would consider ARPGs. Probably not as good as standalone titles, but I had a ton of fun with them anyway. Oh, I think there was like some Flash games that I played that were kind of ARPGs, things like that. But yeah, anyway. Have you ever played Doom, BG? Dude, come on. Come on, son. Have I ever played Doom? I played Doom way before I was supposed to play Doom. One of the first games to give me nightmares was Wolfenstein 3D, which I know is not Doom, but I played Wolfenstein on like some burned floppy disks or whatever. Or I guess they weren't floppy disks, but like compact disks or whatever. Or no. Dude, am I really confusing these two? What were they called? Because floppy disks, they were different. They were like the really thin ones, right? Or were those something else? Oh my god. No, I guess it was floppy disk. Sorry, I confused the two. Anyway, you know, like my dad, you know, installed on our computer a whole bunch of just like games that I guess he had got, like someone just gave him it kind of looked like a box that you would like collect cards in, you know, like one of those just white cardboard like long things, whatever. And that's, yeah, so all the floppy disks were stored in. Floppy or hard? Was that what it was? Floppy and hard disk? Maybe it was hard disk. I don't know. Whatever. I was like right at the end of that technology essentially as a kid. So I only barely knew of it. But anyway, yeah, so at a way too young age, I still remember there was a boss. I want to say maybe it was like the 3rd level boss or something like that at Wolfenstein 3. I don't know for sure. But that game's crazy because that game you're like, you know, trying to you're like killing Nazis and fighting Hitler or something like that, man. I don't know. I never beat it, but one of the bosses, he was this dude that he had like two like Gatling gun style things set up, these two machine guns, and I'm just like, as a kid, dude, I am crapping myself. Like actually sweat running down my face of like, this dude is gonna murder me. I still remember those were like the first times that I found secrets in games, where you just go up to a random wall and like hit space or something like that, and it would open up the secret compartment. You get yourself some body armor, things like that. Dude, what a time. Oh man. I could barely bring myself to play that game because I was so scared of it. But anytime I did play, dude, I'd be looking for every last secret I could possibly find. It was awesome. And then, yeah, of course, I played Doom after that as well. I never played the newest Dooms. Yeah, I played more than one Doom, but I couldn't even tell you all of the ones I played. I'm pretty sure I played Doom 64, which was like a Nintendo 64 port of it. Something like that. I'm pretty sure I played Doom on SNES, actually. I'm pretty sure I played it on both. Okay, this was far too long of a tangent. I wanted to end the stream like 13 minutes ago, so now I am actually going to head out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Before I go, shout out to Derek G for being tonight's biggest D. Derek, thank you very much, and thank you everyone else. I will see you guys. Wait, hold on. You think that's scary? Try playing the movie Ty in PS2 game of robots. You'll be horrified by all the elaborate puzzle solving and glitches. Damn. Oh, no. Don't send over super chats. Jared Shield, thank you for the 222 saying banana milk just got on and you leaving. Jared Shield. I'm so sorry. But thank you very much for the 222. Haley Miracle sent it over a last minute buck as well, saying, "Mwahaha, yes, Jared." For what? Oh, for the last minute super chat? Yeah. Don't hold me hostage. I'm out of here. I'm ending it. Don't send it over another because I'm not going to read it. Okay, good night, everybody. Bye.